best free AI for beginners. No coding. The digital landscape is shifting beneath our feet at a velocity that was once considered impossible for the average consumer to grasp. We are witnessing the total collapse of the technical barrier that previously separated visionary creators from the complex tools of Silicon Valley laboratories. You do not need to understand the intricacies of the Python programming language or spend years studying neural networks to command the most powerful intelligence on the planet today. This is the golden age of the user interface, where your natural language is the ultimate programming code for the future. In this deep dive into the ecosystem of accessible technology, we are exploring the best free artificial intelligence tools designed specifically for beginners who want results without the headache of manual coding. The year 2026 has brought us to a point where these systems are more intuitive than a standard word processor or a basic photo editor. We will analyze how these innovations are restructuring the way we work, create, and solve problems in our daily lives, while remaining completely accessible to anyone with an internet connection. The democratization of artificial intelligence has reached a tipping point that favors the curious over the technical. We are entering an era where complex algorithms are hidden behind simple buttons in conversational boxes. Let us begin our journey with the foundation of modern digital interaction, which is the large language model. For a beginner, there is no better starting point than the free versions of platforms like ChatGPT or Claude, which have become the primary assistants for millions of people worldwide. These tools allow you to brainstorm business ideas, draft complex emails, or even summarize massive documents by simply asking a question in plain English. The brilliance of these systems lies in their ability to understand context and nuance without requiring you to input a single line of traditional code. You can treat these models as a tireless intern that has read almost every book and article ever written. The secret to mastering these tools as a beginner is not technical skill, but rather the ability to communicate your intentions clearly and specifically. Moving beyond the written word, the visual arts have been completely transformed by generative models that turn text into stunning imagery. Microsoft Designer and the integrated DALL-E 3 engine provide a completely free gateway for anyone to create professional-grade illustrations or photorealistic images. You can describe a futuristic city bathed in neon light or a whimsical character in a forest in a few sentences, and watch as the machine interprets your imagination in real time. This level of creative power used to require expensive software and decades of artistic training, but now it only requires a spark of curiosity. For those who need to bridge the gap between abstract art and functional design, Canva has integrated a massive suite of artificial intelligence features under their Magic Studio umbrella. This platform is a sanctuary for beginners because it automates the most tedious parts of the design process, like removing backgrounds or resizing elements for different social media platforms. You can generate entire presentations from a single prompt, or use their Magic Edit tool to swap objects in a photo with a simple brushstroke. It is the ultimate example of how complex machine learning can be packaged into a user-friendly experience that feels like magic. Information gathering has also evolved from a static search for links into a dynamic conversation with an intelligent research partner. Perplexity is a standout tool for beginners because it provides cited answers to complex questions while scanning the entire internet in seconds. Instead of clicking through dozens of advertisements and irrelevant websites, you receive a concise summary of the information you need with direct links to the sources. This tool is essential for students and professionals who want to stay ahead of the curve without getting lost in the noise of the modern web. The world of sound has not been left behind in this revolution, as voice synthesis technology has reached a point of near-perfect realism. ElevenLabs offers a generous free tier that allows beginners to experiment with high-quality text-to-speech models that sound indistinguishable from human narrators. You can create voiceovers for videos, listen to your own writing, or even experiment with different accents and emotional tones. This technology removes the need for expensive recording equipment and professional voice actors for those who are just starting their creative journey. Video production is perhaps the most daunting task for a newcomer, yet artificial intelligence is simplifying this medium at an extraordinary pace. CapCut has become a global phenomenon by incorporating automated captions, background removal, and smart editing features that allow anyone to produce high-quality content on a smartphone. Meanwhile, platforms like Runway are offering a glimpse into the future of cinema by allowing users to generate short video clips from simple text descriptions. While the more advanced features often require a subscription, the free entry points are more than enough to let a beginner understand the potential of these revolutionary tools. Productivity is another area where non-coders can find immense value through integrated intelligence features within their existing workflows. Notion has embedded a powerful assistant that can help organize your thoughts, generate to-do lists, and even rewrite your notes for better clarity. Similarly, a tool called Gamma allows you to create entire slide decks and websites in seconds just by describing the topic you want to cover. These tools are designed to eliminate the blank page syndrome that often halts progress before a project even begins. The shift toward no-code artificial intelligence is not just about convenience, but about the fundamental empowerment of the individual. In the past, a great idea could be held back by a lack of technical resources or the high cost of specialized labor. Today, a single person with a laptop can perform the work that previously required an entire department of designers, writers, and analysts. This transition is creating a new class of digital entrepreneurs who leverage these free tools to build brands and solve problems at lightning speed. We are seeing a move away from the traditional model of learning software towards a model of learning how to direct intelligence. The most important skill of 2026 is the ability to frame problems and refine the outputs of these massive neural networks. As these tools become more sophisticated, they also become easier to use, which creates a positive feedback loop for beginners. The ethical implications of this technology are also an important consideration for any modern user. While these tools offer incredible freedom, they also require a responsible approach to content creation and information verification. As a beginner, it is crucial to understand that these systems are not infallible and can sometimes produce hallucinations or biased results. Developing a critical eye for the output of artificial intelligence is just as important as learning how to use the tools themselves. However, the benefits of these free platforms far outweigh the risks for those who use them with intention and care. We are entering a period where the only true limitation is the scope of your own imagination. The ability to generate code, art, music, and text with zero prior training is the ultimate equalizer in the modern economy. As we look toward the horizon of the late 2020s, it is clear that the divide between the technical elite and the general public is vanishing forever. The tools we have discussed today represent just the beginning of a massive shift in how humanity interacts with the digital world. You do not need a degree in computer science to participate in this revolution. You only need the courage to start experimenting with the free resources available at your fingertips. The future of innovation is no longer about what the machines can do, but about what you will choose to do with the machines. Every great project starts with a single prompt and a moment of curiosity. By embracing these free tools, you are not just keeping up with the times, but you are positioning yourself at the forefront of a new era of human creativity. The barrier to entry has never been lower, and the potential for impact has never been higher. Consider the impact of these technologies on the educational sector, where students can now access personalized tutors that adapt to their specific learning styles. A beginner can use a tool like Khan Academy's Artificial Intelligence Assistant to break down complex mathematical concepts or historical events into digestible pieces of information. This level of personalized guidance was once a luxury reserved for the few, but is now becoming a standard utility for the many. Furthermore, the integration of these tools into everyday applications like Google Docs and Microsoft Word means that even the most basic tasks are being enhanced by machine learning. We're moving toward a world where the software anticipates our needs and offers suggestions before we even realize we need them. This proactive nature of modern technology is a hallmark of the current innovation cycle. The rise of specialized artificial intelligence for niche tasks is another exciting development for those who want to avoid coding. There are now free tools specifically designed for interior design that allow you to upload a photo of a room and see it reimagined in dozens of different styles. There are platforms for musicians that can separate a song into its individual tracks or generate a melody based on a specific mood. These highly targeted applications demonstrate that the reach of artificial intelligence extends into every corner of human interest. For the beginner, the best strategy is to identify a specific pain point in their daily life and look for an artificial intelligence solution that addresses it. The probability that a free and easy-to-use tool already exists for that specific problem is incredibly high. In conclusion, the journey into the world of artificial intelligence is no longer a path filled with technical obstacles and steep learning curves. It is an open road that invites everyone to explore and create without the need for traditional coding skills. The tools mentioned in this analysis are merely the entry points into a vast and expanding universe of possibilities. By taking the first step today, you are joining a global community of creators who are redefining what is possible with the help of silicon and logic. The transition from a passive consumer of technology to an active director of intelligence is one of the most significant shifts an individual can make in this century.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell.